There's only one rule in this f***ing jungle. When the lion's hungry, he eats.
The Clippers, guess who, and all that. They're making
Uncle K.
It's horrible.
Now, slagging you off, Norris, for having Johnny on. Wow.
Yeah. Well, Uncle K's a bitch.
No, Johnny.
And Uncle K is a little fucking slimy little bitch.
Listen, Johnny.
And you know, Uncle K, I'm not Paul Greenough. And if you really want to make it perfect,
yeah. Go down then. Here we go. And all the way from Chiang Mai, Thailand, here we have the one, the only Johnny Woodsman. Boom. In the house.
There you go. How you doing, Norris?
How we doing, man? You all right?
Yeah, not too bad. A bit better.
Yeah, you feeling better?
Yeah, I mean it's no big deal, but yeah, the Uncle K thing. I get what you're saying. Sorry, the nameless person.
Yeah.
Him. I get what you're saying, that it's just banter and it's just YouTube, and it's not really all that nasty. You know, it's not really real life, but you know, there's a difference between banter and intent to distress and humiliate others, and he oversteps that boundary. He's done it over and over again. I've kind of been documenting it a little bit, and he incriminated me in something, okay? And he underestimated me. He thought it was just, it probably won't be a big deal for me. He'll probably just say, I don't give a fuck. But you know, I'm going to put it together for my own peace of mind. It's just another piece of evidence to what a kind of.
Yeah, I mean, Johnny, I wouldn't like you've just said it yourself, and I think you're intelligent enough to. Well, you know, I'm hoping you're intelligent enough to.
I've got a couple of little movies I'm making on Video Editor. They include emails. They include little bits and pieces. You know how he's. Yes, I know it's YouTube, but you know,
I understand that you've been
to
called
paint
things.
somebody in a certain way, to push a false narrative on others, and he's done it a few times. He's doing it now with PP. It's not acceptable. You know, it starts off as fun. And I'll do that. I'll say Harlem bum PP, but I won't seriously try and create a narrative with all these nonsense sort of threads and just make so much content that people start to think that it's the guy's a scumbag. And if he ever came to meet me in a car park at 5 o'clock in the morning, he'd go home with a dead dog. Well, he wouldn't go home. He'd be in an ambulance, and his dog would be dead.
Well, let's not do it. John.
Okay.
Let's not.
So you can tell Uncle K that
scenarios and things like that.
Okay, yeah, I shouldn't have said that. I overstepped the mark, and it's also giving him a heads up because he'll start making pathetic little fucking videos if he thinks that. I mean, again, I don't have a vendetta or anything. It's not that I'm planning a massive expose.
No, I understand what you're saying.
I'm just going to demonstrate what it's small fry stuff, but it's kind of important to me. So I'm just going to demonstrate his role in it.
Listen, as well, like when you sat in.
Anyway, enough of that. Yeah. Well, you get what I'm saying.
I get you, John. I get what you're saying, Johnny. That's up to you.
If I write in the chat, PP is connected to a grisly homosexual murder in Spain, 1993, no one's going to take that seriously. But you know, he tries to he'll run with something, and he'll somehow find little avenues he can go down to. And then that's actually going to cause that person some distress, because that becomes a defamation of their character. And you know, just because somebody might be silly on YouTube, release some fucking silly content from time to time, doesn't mean that person wants to be. You know, that person might still have some boundaries that he may not cross. And you know, Uncle K doesn't care about any of that. So, do I think Uncle K is a good guy? I don't think Uncle K is evil. I think he has abandonment issues, but make it very difficult to back off and say he's wrong about something. And yeah, he's good entertainment for probably a few people.
Can I tell you what I think, Johnny? Quickly,
I don't find him unentertaining. I find him despicable, but other people find him entertaining.
Well, can I say something, Johnny?
You're so funny, Uncle K.
What I will say is, like, words, like, a lot of people have just come on here and they just say what they want, do what they want. That's it, right? And when you take all that away, and so when you actually look at it from an outsider's point of view, it's just a lad sat there talking a bit of shit on YouTube. When you think about the man himself, you cannot take what he's doing on YouTube as who he is as a person. Like, always remember that.
You can't.
And I agree with you that it's wrong to set that nonce narrative because it's a very strong word.
Let's be blunt. For example, I was watching when he was having that little back and forth with Danny G. All of a sudden, the chat went, you know, and he disappeared. He couldn't take it. So if he's this, it's all banter, it's only YouTube, he should be able to take what he gives out.
Well, there was a
I don't think he cares. You know, people can prove what he can show what he's doing, and yeah, it's about fucking tasteless. Who gives a fuck if it's only YouTube? You know, but okay, the right thing to do is say that this is a social. You know, it's a way. It's supposed to be a social app by which people can, you know, communicate with one another. But because of Uncle K, it's not that. People like Uncle K. It's not that.
Well, it doesn't listen, Johnny. I've never bothered it.
It's somewhere. Well, you'll say something. Someone will try record what you've said. Try and pick out 3 little pieces of. You know, do you know what I mean?
Johnny, can I make an observation of you, please? A quick one.
Yes.
You're very, very, because you're intelligent in one way, you're very socially unaware. And that's why you probably, when you were younger, like when you met, let's say, for instance, like there's a crowd of guys, you stand out a bit because you a lot of people are like sneaky in social situations.
No.
Sit back,
I would, yeah, I understand what you're saying. I'm not socially unaware. I'm quite on the ball to watch what's going on. But because of my little pharmaceutical issues, it's made it hard for me to be sort of lucid enough to you know, to engage in
taking the edge of your personality off the drugs.
No, it's taking the edge off my brain, you know. But it's I'm getting it back a bit together now. And you know, one thing, I might just drop it. I
wouldn't pursue it, mate. I wouldn't pursue Uncle K. I wouldn't pursue because
no, it's not pursuing Uncle K in particular. You know,
a road steward, you know. I ran trap houses, I robbed from dealers, and I talk about it every day now on YouTube. My name's Uncle K, you know. They call me Uncle Gay because I'm a fucking faggot. Yes, I'm a faggot. I'm Uncle Gay. I've got no moral compass. I'm like a slimy little fucking girl. Slimy little girl. I've got abandonment issues because my daddy, he ran away from me when I was 12 years old. He left me all alone in the tower block and nobody was nice to me. Oh, nobody was nice to me. That gives me the right to just lie about everything. Because I cannot tell the truth. I'm incapable of telling the truth. Because I was an abandoned child, you know. I'm 41 now, but I was an abandoned child. Yes. I'm so disappointed. How dare you chastise Brummy for what he did? For trying to say that John Wood was a paedophile? Why would he chastise him for that? Why would he chastise him for saying that he was a paedophile? This is a man who insinuated that he would have sex with a dog. This is a man who assimilated rape with his wife. Oh, I was a road steward, you know. There's a road steward. Ah, you fucking dead man.